Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, dwyrin here. It is Friday, and that means it's another amazing day for basics. And speaking of amazing, do want to say thank you all to the amazing amount of Twitch subs you can see right down below. That is so nice of all of you, as well as the amazing amount of patrons that we have over on Patreon. Though speaking of patrons, I do want to point out just real quickly that I do have a new system coming into place that should be able to better make sure that everyone gets the rewards they're signed up for, and hopefully no one's overlooked anymore. That said, as you can see, we are on KGS, where we are going to endeavor to get a game. Fingers crossed. Alright, so we have a game on KGS against 2Q. I think I'll go ahead and... Oops, we were doing Chinese. I forgot. That's okay. We'll just do something a bit more orthodox today. Today will be a day for the orthodoxes. Ooh, he's approaching over here. That's completely fine. We'll go ahead and back off as we usually do. No reason to pincer that as such. Let's see how this guy's going. Plays quite a few games. Nice, nice. Rank graph has him a little bit on the way up. Now, this is an extension from the corner. Don't want him getting an enclosure to go with it, so we will go and block it like so. If you want to take yourself a little bit of an extension here, that wouldn't have been the end of the world either. Not quite the largest side right now, neither is this one as a result. This is clearly the larger, so we're going to do... the approach makes the most amount of sense. Going to the corner makes the most amount of sense as well, because we don't usually jump up from pincers. So we will continue this like so. He has choice to block this way, but if he blocks this way, he can't connect to the stone. So he chose to block this way instead, but then it really hurts these not really being very effective in terms of trying to build. They're just kind of there after I complete the Joseki. That'll need a defensive measure. We will respond to here. Oh, right, we have Sente now. He looks like he wants to expand over on this side. So we're actually going to take that away from him, like, right now, before this game gets too out of control. Approaching would have been not bad either, but we're just ensuring that he can't expand his framework again. If we approach too many pincers as we go into the corner, then we have to go back and live in here, and that's annoying. Shoulder hit, so we're going to respond until we don't have to anymore. Which should be now, because he needs to defend this cutting point. So we'll play like so. Same thing here. He capped us, so we're defending nice and strong. Gives us a nice sense of territory here. Got some nice territory here. There's a low stone here, so we know we can go ahead and shoulder hit it, which we will do because he's trying to grow a little bit too much. You can't take all of the board from just having a loose wall over here and a thing over there. Doesn't really quite work that way. Now, I am extending out because there's a lot of room here. So much room. I'm going to turn here because I have a stone that I can hook up to. I can also still play here if I feel the need. And if all of this turns into territory here, well, then that's actually quite fine. This move was a mistake the minute I clicked it. I should jump out. I didn't. Oops. Instead, we're getting a nice little table shape on in here. He's poking me. I'm rather fine with that because there's still a bunch of room here. I can clamp and do things. I can push and cut, so I'm going to respond to that one as well, before going back and just leaving. So all of this did turn into third line territory with a 3-3 still open, so kind of view this as being a bit of a success for black. Now, granted, we should have come out first before doing this, but that's okay too. Here we see a slight obsession with the shoulder hit. Probably inspired by AlphaGo's latest craze with doing those kind of moves. But hey, that's fine. We're just going to go ahead and clamp like so, and make ourselves a little bit of territory along the bottom. And before you ask, yes, I consider clamps to be rather basic. Other things we can do is we can jump in here, we can go underneath here, we can do an invasion here, we can still push over here. The 3-3 exists over there, so we're in a pretty good space. He should be considering trying to do something over here. The danger there is there's no forcing move to block this hole, so if he tries to play here and grow this area, you know, they don't have to panic, because you can still come in from over here if necessary. As it stands, he has to be a little bit careful because I could connect over here, which might force him to connect these two groups up. So then if I come out over here, come over here, maybe these are under attack, I don't know. Or we can like split this if we were trying to be more aggressive. Like split this way, get this group to run that way, and then... Alright, so we respond to shoulder kicks and attachments and shoulder hits in the basic series, so I will respond here. Added benefit that there's a cut here that I'm threatening, which is great. And the 3-3 might still work, but I don't really care at this point. I do care, however, that this is now a cut point that works, so that's fascinating. We won't take it, though. Instead, we're just going to go and ask the very simple question. Oh, I want to attack it so badly. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. We're going to connect up our groups. Basic is to connect up your weak groups. We have two weak groups. We have one weak group in the middle. We think it's got some shape. We can connect up. We're not reading this out. The fact that it works, we'll politely ignore that for now. Instead, we're kind of trying to drive him to his group, like we mentioned earlier. Then we're going to kind of come out from here, which should reduce the middle nicely, and then this is his territory. And Comey. I think we've got pretty much a nice... situation here. Just going to keep these separated. Because he's got, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And, you know, there's some corner stuff, which I have corner stuff over here too. So do I have 10 lines of third line territory? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it looks like we do. It looks like we do. So I don't see a particular need to be too worried. Now here's something that you might find interesting. I'm playing the Atari up when I've got this shape, because when I connect here, it gives me tons of strength, and it threatens to capture his stones. So you see how he has 2 liberties, and I don't? If you don't know the sequence of when you have these 2 stones in play, to Atari up and connect, then you should probably learn it, because it is so valuable. I would say this is one of the most basic ways to handle a cut point when you have that 1-point jump there in place defending you. I would say it's a bit of a basic, I don't know, what do you call that? Like a mid-game Tsuji or something? You can tell I'm self-taught based on the fact that I don't know the names of anything. It's like, what do you call that thing? Is that like some magic move-o-matic thingy? Getting some shape in the middle. Music I'm listening to tonight is completely opposite what we're doing right now. Listening to a very, very aggressive PvP playlist on YouTube, which is giving me ideas for murder. One thing I've always found it interesting is the fact that I can listen to music and play Go, and it's nothing to me. A lot of people express other things about that, though. A lot of people are like, no, I can't really do that. Probably affects my Go. I'm not even aware of it. I don't know. Like, I don't really want to play here. I actually want to play here. It's a small night. Everyone will be able to see if that cut actually works. Right? I mean, everybody would. Instead, since I think we're doing pretty well in terms of territory, here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually just going to defend myself. No corner shenanigans for you. I'm just going to defend myself. I'm strong in the center. The corners and sides are pretty much spoken for, so I'm just going to solidify myself. I've got a 3-3 invasion. I'm going to get rid of it. Here is yet another corner thingy to be aware of. Kanhane here, there is a little bit of Aji in there, that is true. He's going to back off because he's looking forward to taking advantage of it, and that is completely a-okay. My hands are twitching, though, to try to attack this group now that I'm surrounding it. It wouldn't die. It wouldn't die, but we would get some points out of it, you know? You should be interested in a move like J17 before I play a move like K18 and sweep under the 4th line that he could get for himself here. Little bit of 4th line. Or he could attack me. I mean, that's fine too, right? Just gonna defend my cutting point. Small knights can be cut, so we're defending it. If he goes down, we're just gonna go over and then cut him, and then that's gonna be probably the end of that, really. If he backs out, I will defend myself, like so. We're not monsters. He does have it in his mind to try to attack me, though. Clearly, double Hane here works as well. That'd be a good move. I like it. I'm gonna make this exchange. I don't know if it's a good one, but I'm accustomed to doing it. Then he should play here, and I get Sente. I guess I'll play here. You can see their shape points. If he lets me poke this out, I might kill him. I don't know. If he doesn't respond to my threat against his shape, in the name of basics, I might lightly attack him severely. Okay, he's trying to defend. I like the defense. So far, so good. So far, so good. Might be giving me 4th line. Okie dokie. Worried about the 1 stone, but that's small. If I play here and then play that, he should celebrate that I'm that bad. True story. I'm surrounded, so I'll go into my corner. Like I mentioned, there's Aji here. But now we're nice and solid. Wow. still not liking that he's not defending his area here. Did he read out all of the pokes? Because this is a 2-space extension. This is a 2-space extension. So let's just go ahead and connect up and live. So a nice amount of territory down here, which is pretty good. He's getting some more over here, which I'm a little concerned about. Oh, it could be such a jerk in so many different ways. Like, this is actually sensei for me to play this one. Like, if I play here and he drops down, I play this, and then I think he's cut. But it's hard to read out that S9 is a threat against this, you know? That doesn't change it. This is still a threat. This is unbelievably risky. He can't defend this. Poke, if he defends, that's the elephant eye that he pushed me at. He's got to defend. Let's go after more territory. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna play here while I'm thinking. I'm gonna just push him and fix his shape. Basics. Basics, basics, basics. I'm just gonna push and fix his shape. That's all I'm gonna do. Yeah, I fixed this shape. I fixed this shape for him. I fixed this shape for him. Ish. We can still take these 2 stones out of spite, right? Because he can't allow us to play there. I'll go ahead and poke at it now before he fixes that one too, and I lose the ability to play there. That would kind of be slightly annoying. Because if we play here, I have no idea why he played that one. I actually just poked at his cutting point. Those are all dead. Tell you what, in the name of the basics, I will defend myself and give him a chance to, because that seems like it was something that he wanted to play really, really quickly. Okay, yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. He just wanted to play that one like really, really fast, you know? It just occurred to... Oh god, we're killing him again, aren't we? Oops. We are killing him again. Ugh, that's nasty. We're going Hane here. Get him to fix this shape up a little bit. Yeah, his shape hurts so much here that it's just like one of those things, you know? I'll take this stone as my payment for his bad shape. I'm poking here because I'm trying to force him to connect this before I take out all of his eyes. I guess I can't. I can take out this one, but I can't take out that one. So if I play here, he'll just play here. Or just here. No, here. That'll be fine. Yeah, okay. What else can we do? Oh, I guess I can poke at that. I can poke here. That's kind of a good move. Because it threatens the Hane. I'll go ahead and take away his monkey jump. I have Sente again. I guess we'll just go and do some light reduction. Go ahead and take that one out. That's actually an interesting little thing there, isn't it? If I play here, I guess it's okay. I can play here, but it doesn't really do anything, does it? I guess I can do this one, into this one, into this one. Which I shouldn't have done, because that goes there, there. He goes there, there, there. Wait, if I play here and he cuts me off, I Atari him and then go there. I guess it works. I'll let you have it. I can't play this one because I didn't defend this one properly, I guess. This is really annoying me. Oh, he resigned. Am I really that far ahead? Score estimator says I'm up by like 22 points. I guess that works. Thanks for the game. Alright, so let's go ahead and review. This is pretty much just orthodox. Normally I would play here instead. Simply because this one's kind of annoying. We get the enclosure plus the extension here, which is not ideal. If he takes his enclosure, we take our extension, and now we've got a very, very solid enclosure plus extension on both sides. And last but not least, if he takes his and tries to match us, then our framework is superior to his, because he's got 3/3 invasions and the like. We really don't against this. So I usually don't want to play this way against black, because you're playing his game and he's ahead. This had to be played. There's no really good answer here. Shoulder hit is a standard thing now, I guess, so that's fine. I don't know about this, though. I mean, maybe try and play a move over here and take the territory. I don't like this because this is too easy. Like, we're playing the influence off of a low stone, so the reduction there is just way too obvious. And it's really easy to get shape here, as we can see. I mean, how do we even try and not get messed up here, right? I mean, the entire influence that we were trying to obtain here is just gonna become one giant hassle. So I don't really like that. I got shoulder hit again, though got connected, which was nice. He kicked me, but that was Gote. And then because of this move, we immediately have the push and the cut here if we need it. So because of the bad shape that we made here, there was never any pressure on black. And that was just probably from here, I guess? I mean, he could play something like this, I suppose, but even that gives me options, right? Like, it's really, really... I guess that's probably better to take first. It's really, really, really tough to be able to sit down here and say, alright, there's a way to, like, block our opponent from ever doing anything. Because this is the best thing that we can do, and even that is kind of a little bit, maybe a little bit Gote. I don't know. We wouldn't do it now, though. We'd keep playing middle moves and things like this to ensure if we cut it off, it wouldn't go anywhere. This I mentioned that you should all learn. I think the fundamental mistake that he made this game was the assumption that this group couldn't at any point just turn around and cut through that small knight and be completely fine. Like, maybe he assumed my group was weaker than it was, but even then, that's the wrong idea. Like, if you ever take a basic style of play, the question would be, where is the next largest point on the board, right? Where are them points? Where are them points? So the points here would be something along the lines of maybe this. See if we can't grow this into something. Large points would be... I don't know. Down to make the largest. This was very large. I like that a lot. If I wanted to go further into Endgame, I could have played here. Because the cow there could be pretty good, but I don't really see a need to do that. So we just played here. Getting some extra points, getting some extra points. At this point, white is ahead. Or black is ahead, sorry. Wrong player. So in light of that, maybe that's the reason why I kept taking those points over here, but unfortunately the results of that one is, again, if I were to play here and he tries to, like, stop what I'm doing, this is really, really tough to deal with because we've already defended this, right? We've already defended this, so something is just going to die now. So if I play here, he's got to be like, dude, no. And then I get to connect under, and that is so large for endgame points. Oh my god. Being able to connect up all of that. I mean, I was 20 up. Now a little bit more. This is pretty good for us. Yeah. And this, I think, was just too fast. Like, everyone knows that, dude, there's a weak point here, right? So we didn't take that because I think that was just like a silly little too fast kind of move. So I went ahead and gave it to him. And then here, it might look like Miai, and maybe it is, but you can see how poking at the shape gives us cool little bonuses right? Like, he has to let this go because he can't defend. Pokey, 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 pokey. No bamboo joint, or monkey jump for him. And while he defends, we just get more Sente stuff and more Sente stuff. And yeah, from there, it's just end game. End of game. Game of the overs. And part of the reason why we're so far ahead is because that middle group was never really going to be worth much territory. Like, if we consult the guesstimator now... Okay, that's a bad idea because it thinks I'm dead on top of the board. If we consult it now, it says white's up by 7.5. But that estimation only exists if it has territory that it's not going to obtain. Like, it has to obtain this for points, and it has to obtain all of, like, this for points. And, like, things like in here. And it has to obtain, like, all of this stuff. And that's just clearly never going to happen, right? The middle is really, really tough to secure, so we want to be very careful if you do any counting, just how many points you give to your opponent there. Like, even if I went lighter against this, and let's say he got something like this in, and let's say he got something like this in, and let's say he got something like this in, and something like this in, like, you can see that that was not going to be worth anything even close to, where did I say it? Something like this one? Yeah, like, it wasn't going to be worth anything close, even if you just lightly poke at it. That wasn't going to be worth the same. And now, even the guesstimator's like, no, that person is not ahead. Then that got pushed back, and yeah. So, I think that's another game down in our basic series. Not bad one, not a bad one. Bit close, a bit close. Threw a few tempting things to try to get us out of basics, but we mostly refused it. Overall, though, not a bad game. Alright, we have a game here with a 1Q, and I'm trying to get you their information now. Like so. Oh, that was being not cooperative. Let's do a 3-4 point and see if we can't get you who's black. Thank you. Ah, it's not cooperating. There we go. Alright, so interestingly enough, we have a 1Q here on KGS approaching my 4-4 stone rather than my 3-4. That's always very interesting. He has said hi GG to me, which I'm, which we try and not be offended about. Here on KGS, for some reason among the Go community, GG is not disrespectful, though I would advise anyone who also plays games online never to say that. Otherwise, you'll be seen as trolling. Alright, so he attached to me. Not a terrible decision. He's trying to build up all of this. That's completely a-okay. I'll just go ahead and play myself a little bit of a Joseki here and adjust the board so the coordinates are all on screen like so. He has two choices. He can play E3 or that one right there. That's fine. I don't mind either. This isn't bad. I get to make myself a little bit of a base here, which is always pretty nice. I could extend here if I really wanted to, but I don't really want to get into those variations. Now the real question is he going to be very honest about his go, or will he be very greedy about his go? Answer, very, very greedy. So you can't actually take this amount of territory with like 3 or 4 stones. There are invasion points here that he can do nothing about if he doesn't defend himself. We can put a stone over in here, for example, and see if he tries to cap us. Then we can put a stone in here and threaten to go underneath and out and under. A lot of different things, let me tell you, a lot of different things. But we are playing basic style, so he's approaching me. Maybe there's something here still, I don't know. Instead, I'm just going to go and defend myself like so. get myself a little bit of a shape. We'll probably be performing an invasion on the left-hand side at some point, where I can highlight all the different invasion points and how you can kind of bring them together for a kind of lovely little sabaki thing going on here. Not sure what this is supposed to be doing. I guess he's trying to like harass my group, but he can't extend out because these will get killed. He could try to go under, but I don't know why you would. He'll be handing me Sente if he tries that, I think, and that'll probably take a large point over here. Now, you don't have to know that now in order to play, you know, the defensive moves. But it's good to know. It's good to note. Now, some of you might be saying, well, what if he pokes here and runs out? That's completely fine, because we'll just wind up playing the Hane here and get him to turn, and then we'll just connect up underneath like so. Because you can see if he plays here and comes out, there's still that push and cut, right? Now, if he plays here and then connects, I can't go under, but then we just go over top and then his stones are dead. Almost makes you think you're streaming, doesn't it? Alright, promise. I did not know this was going to be played. So we're connecting up nice and solid. He needs to connect up too. And now we're just going to take Sente, like I mentioned, and take the large point, because we're going to do corner, side, center. Now, I could actually approach this, and now that I said that, I'm kind of digging it a lot more. Yeah, let's go ahead and approach that. I'm digging that a lot. I like that a lot. I like it, I like it, I like it. What also I like is when we try to invade this, there's a cut point here. A cut point here we can create, and an invasion point here. So there's cut point, invasion point, under, out. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on here, let me tell you. Defended nicely, except this 3-3 invasion for later makes him a little bit over-concentrated. He might be tempted to fix that now, but if he does, he might be losing Sente. So I really wouldn't recommend that. Things I also wouldn't recommend. Approaching close to the Kobayashi. As a result, I think I might pincer. Pincer is complicated, isn't it? You have to know Jisaki to know why you can pincer here. And the variations you can possibly get away with. Tell you what, let's play something different. I'm just going to make a connection to my other stones. I wanted to develop here. I'm playing here to do that development. Pretty straightforward, right? I'm slouching, sorry about that. Oh, we got a Disciple of New AlphaGo crap, because he's just going to start attaching everywhere. That's usually when you know that he's kind of beginning to worry a lot about his stuff. So I could play here. I'm not going to. I'm just going to back off. Well, as interesting as the attempt to connect here is, I don't really prioritize that, because he approached me, and then he did whatever this was, and then he played away. So, I mean, I'm just gonna like pincer this now, because he didn't do anything here. Very strange. He can't Hane out, otherwise he dies. So it looks like at this rate we're going to be able to go here as well, which is going to be nice. It'll give us a nice large corner. We got some influence here. Maybe some kind of cap like so, and then should be good to go. He'll probably play here. That's very odd that he didn't. Now I'm heavily confused because I can cut through here. I mean, anyone can read that push and, you know, toast, right? Now here's a trick. Maybe this is what he's thinking of. Oh, maybe he's being sneaky. Look at that. If I protect this one here, he can extend, and then you can see that it hurts this a little bit, which is why we're not doing any of that. We're going to kill that stone instead. Because these two little guys, they don't need any help. This is the one that needs help. So we have a ton of influence now. We could think about connecting over here to develop this into points, so it'd be nice. We don't even need to really invade anymore. I mean, does it matter if we invade? Couldn't we just, like, play this now? It seems like, kind of seems like we can, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and do that. I don't really see a reason to get Ben all out of shape over here when he's giving me the massive amount of influence. Let's just play for the influence. Alright, he's attacking me. Okay, now he's going to run his group route. Or not. Okay, he's not going to run his group out? Okay, now he's going to, right? No, he's going to try to live again. Right? Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, he's going to just try to live everywhere. So this is... I've been speaking about this for quite some time. How this is pretty much what you don't want to do, right? Just try to... what's the word I'm looking for? Just try to deny everything all the time. Like, right now, I could absolutely live with here because I'm capping him. I can go under. Coming out will, like, X those stones off. He should have really tried to make some kind of defense here. Quite possibly. Instead of doing that, he's trying to kill me again, I guess. But I'm trying to decide how severe I want to play against this, because there's so many options here. I could play here, which is a pretty nice option. I could play here, which lives in the corner local. Now you might say, dwyrin, you can't live in the corner local, you can Hane here. And that doesn't really matter. I'm tempted to play here too, though, to be honest. Tempted to play here too, man. I'm gonna play so many different moves right now, I don't even know which one to pick. Tell you what, I was gonna play here. Let's deal with these stones. You know, let's just deal with these stones. Cut works. We have the sense that he's not going to defend it, though. Nope. That doesn't work. This territory is mine. He can't reduce it. Use honey on the inside, and then you can see that once we Atari up, that stone's mine. Now he's trying to get this out, which is fine, but again, that's a problem. This is a huge problem. His last moves did not change the fact that I can go underneath here still. Okay, that changed a bit. But tell you what, I really want to play this, but we're done doing a basic game? I mean, I don't know. You know? I could cut here, right? And he either Ataris it down and I kill his 2 stones, or he Ataris it over and then I like kill that stone. Or I could play the shape points. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll just play the shape point. Why not? Right? Okay. I'm gonna go here and steal this point. I think if he plays here, he'll be okay. I don't think I can keep trying to kill him. But we do have some nice endgame. What do I want to do now? I'm actually leaning towards just reducing him, to be honest. Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and do it. I think this corner is a little bit small and a little bit gote. So we'll happily go ahead and play there. Alright, we can come on further in. We can go this way, which will poke at this cutting point. Or we can go this way, which will poke at the other cutting points that I mentioned previously. Okay. I don't mind this because it's gote if he wants to go off and kill that 1 stone. Alright, we can just go ahead and keep him out. We can also play here. That's weird. I mean, I guess I'll get his play here. This lovely defense here threatens to take massive amounts of territory. But again, you might not be able to say anything about that now that I've gone ahead and played it. I don't know. We can Hane here because it threatens to go ahead and do that. So the majority of this, it looks like, is going to be ours. Oh dear, that's not healthy. He needs to get this stone down to here. That's going to be a little tough, I think. This is not a kill game. 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 There's no killing here. There's no killing involved here. Alright, tell you what. I'll offer a compromise. I get these. He can connect up. He told me to die in a fire. Well, I offered. It was a good offer. It was a good offer. Fun fact, I could also play here because of the Atari into this, into the Atari into this, into the extension here, into the killing of these stones. I don't think we need to do that, though, you know? I think I can just play here and be okay. Only choice is to play here. Then I'm going to play here. Then he has to play here. But it opens up the cutting point. That doesn't quite work. I didn't read that up before I began this, by the way. I'm just really, really glad that that's there. I had no, like, don't accuse me of reading this out before I played in this way. I didn't read a thing. I was just like, you know what? I think we've been playing pretty strong up till now. I'm just going to rely on my dumpling as perfect shape so we can, you know, get out of here nicely. I didn't read this one out, though. It doesn't work. There. So we're still fine. Okay. Yeah, like I mentioned, I didn't read that out either. The Atari doesn't work because of many things. The connection doesn't work because of many things. So yeah, we're fine. Like, this is weird. Like, he didn't have to go all in and do that, you know? And this is Gote, as we already mentioned, if he wants to actually play here. So, excuse me. I'm going to go and kind of reduce this a little bit. I view that as larger than, you know, this. That is now a threat. That is 2. So we've got that. Can play here, I guess. I don't want them connecting up, though. I'm going to play this one instead. This is going to be kind of large, I think. My endgame, I mean, I'll be the first to tell you my endgame is affectionately referred to in some circles as complete and utter garbage. Those circles are being, you know, my stream. Go ahead and play here. Looks like it's Sente. Same thing here. Looks like it's Sente. I think we're going to go back and play here. And then that's his territory, and then that's his territory, and then this is my territory. Seems good. Oh, and Limited on here too. And Comey. Now, the bright side of this game is we can see that he lived very, very small in a lot of different places, and it probably didn't give him quite as much as he was hoping for. We're just playing endgame kind of stuff now. We've been playing endgame for a while now, I suppose, but, you know, we're playing Ender Game now. I want to play this one too. I'm not sure if I can. I play here. He plays there. There. He plays there. I play there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. Yeah, it should be fine. If I'm wrong, this would be the dumbest way to lose a game in the history of ever. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think that can stop anytime soon. Or be changed or anything like that. I think this is large now because this into this is pretty big. So I might play this one. Oh, I'm not sure if this one's larger. Because like he plays here, I play there, he connects. But I play here, the Atari is Sente. And then I can, like, I don't know, extend to here. But if he plays here, that's all territory. I'm just gonna go ahead and play it. I don't have an exact count. This would have been large. Right after I said it, this would have been large. Oh. Oh. I think we're going to play here. Other defensive move rather than the connection or anything, because there's, you know, some scary things around there I don't want to deal with. But this was good. I should have played that one, absolutely. Guess I can just play here and be fine. I could play here and then play there, but I don't know. So he's got some territory here, some territory here. This right here is his big territory. Because this is like, what, some 5th line here? Or 6th, sorry, a little bit 6th. Some 5th. Don't know, that's something, I guess. Now we begin the time where we just start throwing things around the board, I guess? I don't know, guess I'll play here? Strengthen myself on this side where all the Agi is? But I mean, this only has 2 liberties, so that's never going to be a real thing. Yeah. Let me see if I understand this. He plays here. No, he plays here. Here. He plays here. Here. No. Okay, I'm reading. You're right. I'm sorry. I am reading. I'm legitimately curious whether or not this works. For the record, I'm going to play this one just to be, you know, safe in basics. But I'm really curious to see if there's anything actually here before I play it. He plays here. If I play here, right? He plays here. And then he's got me an Atari again. But there's a connection here, and if he plays, then I can just do that one. So I don't think so, not that way. If I play here, we're safe that way. Or if I play here and he plays here, we're safe that way. I don't think there's anything here. Yeah, I don't think there is. Ugh. I'm about to give him a stone, aren't I? Alright. For basics. For basics! That's really tough to read out. That is stupidly tough to read out. You don't even have to read it out. This goes nowhere. He can never play this one, in Salvatari. He can play here, take, and then here, and then we cut him. Sorry. I will not let you get away with that one. So we have One Eye, which immunes us to any shenanigans in here. Forever, essentially. Yeah, I can't do that. Alright, I have to play here. He's gonna play here. I want to play here. I'll have to play... Yeah, I think this has just got turned into Seki. Just made to lose the game. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. I don't have 7 liberties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Wait, if I play here right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The thing is, I've got the 2 on the inside, which is the problem. That right there is the overarching problem of this game. I can't take these out. I think. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wait. Okay, I missed that a little bit. I think we're okay as long as I don't do that. Yeah, I have to give up that. Yeah, I'm up by 1. Jesus Christ. I can't Atari. I just couldn't connect there. I wasn't counting those 3 liberties. I was counting on the connection, and then I would have been down 1. But we're not down 1. We're actually okay. But it was a pretty big. It was a pretty big reduction. Oh my god. Not a fan of that one. Then again, there's this liberty and this liberty. If I'd connected, no, and then I'll have to go back and look at that. I don't think I made a mistake there, but I might have. So I have to be careful here. I need to take this, not this. I lose liberty if I do that one. We go here. We go here. We go here. I actually don't know who's ahead anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Komi would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. I don't know. It's odd. I could play here, but then I've got a... I don't have anything else I can do. Guess we play here then. It's a move. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. This is a weird game. By far, having to capture these stones in the center may have put me behind. It is possible. It is possible. That's why we try to focus on a basic strategy where we don't actually have to... where we don't actually have to capture things, preferably. Because capturing is very, very risky. Very, very risky. On the bright side, I win the co. So that's nice. Yeah, I didn't want him to screw up that one and lose the game because of those 3 stones got messed up there. That would have been dumb. If, like, after all of that, the only reason why I won is because he thought that this was a thing, but it wasn't. I would have hated to win the game that way. I had more threats too. So his territory is there. Looks like we lose. A little bit too nice during that. Little bit too nice during that. We did lose a basics game. Let's look at the middle again. Let's take a peek at that center. This doesn't actually go anywhere, so we could have avoided it entirely. Which is a little bit sad, but we did back off because of basics, so unfortunately in complicated areas, it does in fact behoove you to be able to read a bit. Same thing here. Doesn't matter, none of that works. Same thing here. Doesn't matter. Same thing there, we're fine. So none of that actually mattered. And at that point, it's a fairly straightforward game because we're up by a lot of points. Because we don't have to fill in like the 9 stones here. We don't have to give up these stones here. So we have a pretty solid lead. So that's interesting and instructive, I think. I hope I don't get banned for KGS for losing to a 1Q. Maybe the admins will forgive me. We'll have to wait and see.